Ignatian Reflection. The Perks of Being a Wallflower is an American drama film about a group of teenagers who struggle from a range of peer pressure and mental health issues, including anxiety, depression, acceptance of problems, and academic dilemma throughout their time in high school. While this may seem like it's no more than a regular movie depicting teenage angst and rage, what I would like to focus on for this morning's reflection is the character of Charlie and the importance of being on the fringes or margins, despite the unpopularity of the concept. While the movie cannot be strictly categorized as a Christian film, I think there are important insights that can help us to reflect, especially as part of a Christian community and Catholic academic institution. The movie's main character is Charlie. Charlie is a quiet, shy, intelligent, observant, and unpopular high school freshman who identifies himself as a wallflower because he has no friends and nobody pays attention to him. In fact, at dances, he's literally a wallflower because he stands off to the side and nobody invites him to join their dancing. But deep in his heart, Charlie is a loving guy who takes good care of his friends. Indeed, in the real life, sometimes we tend to pay attention to popular persons while ignoring many wallflowers around us. And most of the time, we view being on the margins as disadvantage. In a world consumed by the obsession on popularity, social media, sometimes we hate to be invisible and to be unpopular. And oftentimes we don't like to associate with those who are different from us, different in opinions, contrary to our beliefs, even un-Christian or un-Catholic. And yet, Jesus throughout his ministry was working on the fringes. The powers that be hated him and set him off to the side. And not surprisingly, he himself would choose the wallflowers of his time. The fishermen, the sinners, the prostitutes, lepers, beggars, and even tax collectors to accompany him on his mission to be with him in sharing the good news. In our reflection today, we think on various experiences that could give us opportunities to be like Jesus and to accept others, especially those wallflowers who may be suffering from untold grievances. Such opportunities could be the need to reach out to those in the margins of our workplace, schools, or church and help them to get more involved in our community and even in the virtual classrooms, to make them feel less visible and more valuable. And isn't this what it means to be men and women for and with others, as what St. Ignatius reminds us? And what does it mean to have perks or benefits in being a wallflower? Perhaps more empathy, a deeper understanding of each other's suffering, problems, struggles, to be out as to understand what it means to be in. And in the context of our struggles, do we take time to understand the other's suffering, the other's struggle, the dilemma faced by students and the struggle endured by the teachers? Or do we make our own issues always the center of our concerns? Our problems always the center of our concerns? Could it be that perhaps by allowing ourselves to be small and invisible, we can really begin to understand our collective yet diverse experiences and know what it means to be gentler, kinder to ourselves and to others? A less popular quote by St. Ignatius speaks of one truth: it is dangerous to make everybody go forward by the same road, and worse to measure others by oneself. And so, I end this with another Ignatian reminder. All the things in this world are gifts of God, created for us to be the means by which we can come to know Him better, love Him more surely, and serve Him more faithfully.